A thread by Soul War. Doom, despair, agony on me, deep dark depression, excessive misery. If it weren't for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all. Doom, despair, and agony on me. Does that about sum it up? Panic mongers. Look at President Trump. Do I seem rattled? Fox News called Arizona way too early and are now calling Georgia and Pennsylvania for Biden. Well, I guess America as founded is over. I'm pretty good with languages, and since communication is my forte, I'll probably learn to speak our new slave master's language fairly quickly. You had a nice run, USA. Turn out the lights. Watch glumly as Republicans and Democrats hammer the last few nails into Lady Liberty's coffin, mouthing platitudes about freedom and Constitution all the while as their domestic ISIS polish the jackboots. They're going to stomp in our faces for eternity. Poor old stupid Trump. If only he had listened to insert clueless asshole outside the loop, we wouldn't be in this fix. He just sat there like a fat lump after warning the entire planet for months that something like this was going to happen. But did he do something about it? Of course he did. He formed a new federal agency on November 16th, 2018, 2 years years ago, called the CISA, Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency. It's part of DHS, Department of Homeland Security, and one of its duties is to protect election integrity. Link in the thread, cisa.gov/election-security. Check it out. It has a budget of $13 billion a year. It seems like they've been activated. And look at that. Their Elections Operations Center is to remain open for another 45 days. Did something happen? Well, here's their page on election security, link in the thread. What might you do if you were in the loop with 13 billion bucks and 2 years to get ready? President Trump has built the mother of all tiger traps. When the red wave he's built over the last 4 years by delivering more than he promised, it swamped the Democrats on November 3rd. They thought they'd padded key states sufficiently for Biden. When November 3rd arrived, they were shocked. When they looked at Florida, they freaked. They had bought their own bullshit, and in their arrogance with the mainstream media and big tech backing them up, they hadn't padded the vote nearly enough. Sheer panic ensued. They had reached a crisis point. They could either let it go and let President Trump be reelected, or they could step in and stop him. Well, being Democrats, do you really have to ask? Here they come! Right into the carefully prepared tiger trap Trump dug 2 years ago. They went for it clumsily and stupidly. The red wave made them do that. Up to 5 million new Trump voters who were grateful for the job President Trump gave him a clear victory on election night. Then the Democrats froze it just before the moment of no return. And who was that harbinger of doom? Fox News. Chris Stirewalt called Arizona far too early. From the moment he did that, the mainstream media and big tech went full blown Stalinist in trying to force Biden into the White House and push President Trump into conceding. Any other GOP president would eventually crumble for the good of the nation. President Trump is going to wreck them. The Democrat vote fraud machine, mainstream media, including We Report, You Decide, Fox News, and big tech, just shattered themselves on election night. This map and every media outlet, news or social, is driving their narrative. Hashtag it's over. Just give up. It's always darkest before the dawn. All they've managed to do is delay the inevitable. Trump prepared the battle space carefully. Americans committed to free and fair elections are watching all of this. It's clear the COVID lockdowns, the padded death counts, human misery incurred was done to force Trump out of office. So he's going to reverse all of it and expose them mercilessly. This was an attack on America. National security is at stake. The CISA has been created and is now active. If you listen to the media, we're doomed. Stop listening to them. They're doomed. They have smashed themselves to pieces, hurling themselves at Trump. They're sinking fast, and they're too arrogant and stupid to realize it. Hand them an anchor as they claw at you, demanding your eyes and ears. Then be helpful and stand on their drowning heads. By midnight tonight, we'll have a clear idea how President Trump is going to do this, fast or slow. Fast would be if he can win 270 today. Slow will be lawfare. If lawfare is the chosen route, expect the CISA to suddenly appear as they raid certain sites and make arrests. A voice in the wilderness, a guy named Thomas Wichter, who prefers solitude, does a video. 99% of Americans have no idea what's happening. We are outside the loop. Media tricks you into thinking you are in the loop. President Trump is the deciding factor here. You must accept this. Every indicator I can see shows me he's got this. As the all media, news, and social tries everything in their power to convince you he doesn't. Well, time will tell that tale. If you hope I'm right, I hope you are one day gifted with my eyes, whether you could bear it or not. I'll do my next thread when more has been revealed. Until then, just remember very powerful sowers of the chaos who've ruined millions of lives worldwide are counting on you to buckle under the strain of media mind poison. Prove you're made of sterner stuff than that. To support the works of Brent Cates, donate any amount at paypal.me/Brent Cates, and also take a look at the Americana Rising Teespring store, link in the thread.
I will be the greatest president that God ever created.